he was saying that Clark reminds him of you. Have you seen that, and how do you see that comparison?
Yeah, they were saying that the past couple days. I honestly saw a video on Twitter, and I think it's pretty like uncanny. We're right the same velo. I mean, he's got a hell of a changeup. Spins it a little bit. So Casey was asking, he was like, "What would your approach be if I was pitching?" And he was giving him some pointers, but it's pretty funny how we kind of mirror each other in that way.
Well, how the guys do against you in the fall?
Oh, I mean, they're probably better off on set. They lit me up. Lit me up like a Christmas tree.
Shea, what does it mean to you to get the ball in game one of the Super Regional here at the Bosh?
Yeah, it's an incredible opportunity. I mean, it's everything you work for. I've been pretty spoiled my last couple starts. I mean, going back to Charlotte against Chase Burns, the main event out there, and then last weekend obviously against LSU on Saturday. So just another game. I mean, but it means the world that these guys got the confidence in me to go out there and help them win.
What is it about? What is it about? What has it been about those settings? Like the electricity of Charlotte,
Right.
and here too last weekend, obviously against Holman, that can be beneficial in a spot like tomorrow night. I mean, you know, they're kind of extraordinary type deals.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's like just a special type of energy that obviously you don't get every weekend. And I think if you can like harness that and use it to your advantage, like let it fire you up, but you can't let it intimidate you.
Sure.
And, which I think I've done a pretty good job of. I mean, in Charlotte, I'll say that like before the game, I was like, oh wow, like this is incredible. But I think it certainly helped me for last weekend with the loud fans. But yeah, like I said, I think you just have to tap into it and let it boost you and give you another gear.
Shea, you've been in pressure Saturday spots and Sunday spots. Does this feel any different?
No, just going out there trying to win another ball game, help the boys win.
What does it mean to you when you see the TV numbers coming in from Saturday's game against LSU and Monday's game against LSU, the two highest rated NCAA regional games in ESPN history?
So cool. So cool. I know. When I was pitching on Saturday, there was a bunch of people at home, like just at like bars in my hometown, just like sending me pictures. People coming out of the woodwork sending me photos. And, oh, look at Shea go. So it's pretty funny, but it's awesome. It's incredible. Those are incredible games too. So I'm not surprised that probably people tuned in the third, fourth inning. So
They usually do that for the Patriots right up there.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
as opposed to college baseball.
oh yeah, Patriots, Carolina baseball, same thing, right?
Okay.
Shea, how do you let those big moments give you energy but not intimidate you? Is there a mantra you have? Anything in specific you do?
Not really. I think a big part of it when you're pitching in front of such a crowd is like just like recognizing and embracing it. Like you can't run from the fact. So like I know I usually go out there, like I'll just take a look around, take it in for a second, and then you're just playing the game at the end of the day. So just going at it and embracing it.
How much importance do you put into kind of getting some length tomorrow for your bullpen, or is it more of just kind of a batter by batter approach?
I think it could go both ways. I think the biggest thing is just going out and competing and putting up zeros and setting the tone from the jump. And it would be incredible to throw a complete game, but I think it'll certainly help us tomorrow, but I think at the same time, you just want to, I'm not worried about throwing 8 innings. I'm worried about getting the first guy out. So, yeah, I think it's just going pitch by pitch, batter by batter. And if you happen to throw 8 innings, you happen to throw 8 innings. But if you happen to go 4 1/3 like last week, you go 4 1/3.
Before the Duke series to close the regular season, Coach Forbes said he challenged you guys to think of it as a super regional that
Mhm.
series, and you guys ended up winning 2 out of 3.
Mhm.
How helpful has that mentality been approaching this week, approaching West Virginia?
Yeah, I mean, going back to even like February when we were playing East Carolina, like you have to show up and play every game like it's going to be the last because you don't really know. But I know after Friday over there at Duke, like Coach Forbes just challenged us, like you don't know when the last game's going to be, so let's just keep firing now. And we eventually won that series and then got a little momentum going forward.
In terms of studying West Virginia and getting prepared for them, what are for you the most important things to look at? The video that you watch, like what do you really try to dig into that's important for your game?
I think it's more so just like I keep getting better as opposed to like them from a week to week basis. But I know me, Coach Gaines, and Parker had a good week. Me and Coach Gaines went over some things, and tighten some things up going into this weekend. But yeah, I think it's more so just focusing on us than them.
Do you have any specific metrics that you like to look at for yourself?
Not really. I like the velo a little bit since I never really threw hard before. Not that I throw hard now, but
I think you hit 91 the other day.
a little quicker than 84. So
Has your preparation changed at all with the one last day of rest for this week?
Nothing really changes. I'll change one of my lifts from, usually it's lower body, upper body, and then I'll just do lower body and total body. But that's really the only thing.
What was the name of the bar? We'll give them a little pub and a story. Back
Brothers-
home.
Brothers Bar and Grill,
In,
Hanover, Massachusetts.
okay, Hanover. All right. Brothers Bar and Grill.
Oh yeah.
What's it like preparing for a hitter like JJ Wetherhold, and kind of what have you seen from him, and how are you kind of approaching that challenge?
Like I said earlier, you just gotta embrace it. I mean, we've thrown against good hitters all season. Wetherhold's obviously an incredible player, getting a lot of hype, and I think once he steps in the box, you kind of just gotta go right at him. I mean, you can't be intimidated or afraid. It's playing baseball at the end of the day, but you do, in a sense, have to respect him because he is an incredible player. But it's not going to change much for me.
When you're this close to Omaha, 2 wins away, like how does that factor in what you think about in terms of your motivation? You try to keep it in check, or you try to let it maybe even fuel you more? Like, just how do you approach how close you are?
Yeah, no, I think you definitely let it fuel you more. Like Coach Forbes said last week, like it's not just another game, and you have to recognize that and embrace it. And I think it does. It definitely does give you another like extra motivation, like a little sense of urgency, I guess. But yeah, you just gotta embrace it and enjoy the moment.
One more, if any. Thanks, Shea.
Shea,